Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm Brittany, your Norwex independent consultant. Today I want to go over our counter cloth and compare them to the paper towels. We have here the counter cloth is actually sized accordingly to match a selected size paper towel. So you can see they're pretty close in size. One box set here is actually recycled enough to keep two plastic bottles out of the landfill, because surprisingly enough, only 3% of our recycled products actually get recycled. But with Norwex, everything that is recycled actually brings product directly out of the landfill. So we're doing well with our eco-friendly company as well. But these also contain our backlock technology. So each fiber has the silver embedded in the fibers, and the silver actually creates it inhibits mold and bacteria from growing inside of your cloth. So when you're finished using them, you can rinse them with hot water and hang them to dry. If they're slightly dirty, you can just use dish soap and then rub that together. Rinse them thoroughly so that the silver is not coated, and then again hang them to dry, and in 24 hours they are ready to go. But the reason why Norwex came up with these is because the US alone is using 51,000 trees a day to keep up with our paper towel waste. And I will say, before Norwex, I was so guilty of being careless with paper towels. I used multiple just to dry my hands. I use them all around the house, even though they seem to not even truly be effective. But today I want to show you how well the counter cloths actually compare to the paper towels when it comes to messes, spills, and cleanups in your kitchen. So I'm going to start with a few different kitchen products. I brought ketchup, so I'm going to go ahead and do 2 little dabs of ketchup here. One for the counter cloth and one for the paper towels. And then some sour cream. So again, one for counter cloth and one for paper towels. Okay. And then I'm gonna give us something sticky. So I'm gonna put down some honey. Okay, so I'm gonna just do like a little drop there for one, and then here's some honey for the paper towels. Okay, and then I'm gonna provide a liquid for us. So I'm just gonna use some orange juice. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get this into 2 separate swashes or not, but see if I can do 2. Okay, so first I'm going to go through with my paper towel, and I'm going to start obviously with one dry, and I'm going to work from the ketchup to the orange juice over here. So let's go ahead and see how well one, so I didn't even grab it at all. So I'm gonna see if I can get my ketchup again. It's really gross. Oops, sneak it into the, okay, so I still haven't even gotten all of my ketchup yet, and I'm about finished with my first paper towel. Okay, ooh, ew, so gross. Okay, so there is our ketchup with 1 full paper towel, select a size. Now I'm gonna go on to my sour cream. Okay, so that mostly grabbed that. I'm gonna go back and cover that up a little bit, and then head right into my honey. Okay, so it scooped up a bit, but it also left quite a bit of stick, and you can feel it when you're wiping it up. It's definitely not getting it. Like, the residue is most definitely still there. It's still sticky, most for sure. So there's 2. Now I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more of this honey up. Oh, it's just so sticky. And then I'm just gonna see what I can do with my paper towel. So scoop it. Okay, so I got that, but I didn't get all of it. Okay, so now I'm gonna need another one because I didn't get it all. So this is paper towel number 4, and I'm also leaving a mess where I'm putting my paper towels. Like, I'm not sure if you can see this, but it is like, it's leaving a mess. So I feel obligated to go back with another, I'm just gonna get this wet just to kind of clean up the rest of that sticky honey residue. Okay, so I use, and then I still have this mess over here too. I use 1, 2, 3, 4 paper towels to clean up my 4 spills, okay? So now I'm gonna use my counter cloths, and this is a set of 6, but this top one is wet, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with a dry one just so that I'm kind of equal to where I started with my paper towels. And I'm gonna start with the ketchup. Okay, so that grabbed all of that. And now I'm gonna head into my sour cream. Okay, got all of my sour cream. And now I'm gonna move into my honey. Got all of that. And now my last spill is my orange juice. Now these little counter cloths are capable of holding a 1/4 a cup of water. So I just soaked up my entire spill, and I still have a lot of dry cloth. So I can go back and get where I used that water on my last paper towel, because even though my paper towel was wet, it left water. Whereas if I use my wet counter cloth, it would not leave water. It would just use the moisture on my cloth to help grab. But I am losing out entirely on these 4. I cannot reuse these 4 any longer. However, my counter cloth, which has already done my work for me, I can rinse it out, rinse off that ketchup, sour cream, that honey. Okay, wring it out so that it's just damp, not just soaking wet now, and I can remove everything now. All of my leftover spills, all of the mess that was left from my paper towels, all of the honey, anything extra. And I have a spotless, clean countertop with no residue, no chemicals left over, so I don't have to worry about if I'm cross-contaminating while I cook. My cloth I use to clean it, I can reuse this a time and time again. They are soft, so you can take them to the kitchen table with you and you can eat with them and use them as napkins. You can warm your food with them instead of a plate. You can clean up messy spills. You can use it to clean your stove when you're finished cooking. You can even use it to clean your dishes. These are multi-purpose. They are by far my favorite product that Norwex has surprised me with, and I think they will forever be in our home. I will tell you, we have not used any paper towels aside from the comparison since we've gotten our counter cloth box set. So I hope that you all love your counter cloth just as much as I do. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.